This is Joy, and we're doing some acupuncture on her right now. This will be the final acupuncture treatment we're going to do because she's finished her care. And Joy is a special patient. One of the things that makes her special is she's here from Wisconsin, of all places. And I'm going to let her introduce herself to you and explain to you why somebody would drive or fly all those miles to get here to St. Robert, Missouri. So Joy, let's look into the camera there and pour out your heart.
Okay, I will. I don't have to get bribed to give this little testimony. Actually, my story started in December of 2011. I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer, and that diagnosis was followed up with a bilateral mastectomy along with 5 months of chemotherapy. So my chemotherapy ended in July, and I really thought I would feel better in a month, maybe 6 weeks I would be up and about. That wasn't the case. I actually didn't know how to help myself. The oncologist said I expected too much, and that, time might take up to a year to feel better. So in the meantime, my brother, who lives in St. Robert, Missouri, and is working at a job here, knows and actually is good friends with Dr. Townsend's brother, Robert, who also had cancer. And Robert gave me a call, and we've talked ever since, and we talk about our cancer symptoms or our post-chemo symptoms and what we can do for them, things like that. And he came here a week after or 2 weeks after he was done with his chemo, and Dr. Townsend set up a plan for him which greatly helped him reduce his adverse side effects. So, I have a medical science background, and Robert would describe things and I would go, yeah. Well, in January, I wasn't feeling any better. Every day I had flu symptoms. Every week I had swelling of my extremities, my lower legs, my ankles. I had shortness of breath every day. There were several good foods I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat vegetables. I couldn't eat fruit. So I don't know. I really wasn't getting better. I was feeling sick. I had the flu every day, and I had fatigue. I could sleep for 20 hours a day. So Robert said, you know what, you just need to go. You need to call my brother. You need to go to Missouri. So I did. I got enough nerve up that I called Dr. Townsend, and we talked, and actually I felt very comfortable after talking to him. So I got myself a plane ticket, and I came here and started treatment on the 19th of March. And this is, every day you have little miracles that I really did have little miracles. My balance was really bad within a week and a half. Today, I could stand on one foot and put my pants on. I didn't have to lean against the wall. I didn't have to hang onto a chair to put my pants on. Within 4 days of coming here, I could tie my own shoes. There had been maybe 3-4 days out of the week that I didn't tie my own shoes. My hands wouldn't allow me to, and I didn't have the energy to bend over and tie my shoes. If I bent over, I would fall over. So I can't explain, how well I feel on just a camera, but I feel so good. I don't have fatigue like I had. Do I get tired a little bit, but nothing. I could go probably 20 hours before I could probably do 3 or 4. After 2 weeks of treatment, I don't have swelling in my legs. My ankles are normal. My balance is a lot better. Like I said, I can bend over, pick up something, and I'm not doing a header on the floor. I'm not tired. I have energy. I don't have the flu anymore. I can eat all kinds of things. I can eat tomatoes. I can eat oranges. I can eat apples. I couldn't eat any of that. I couldn't drink water very much. I can drink water. I could not drink more than probably 20, maybe 60 ounces of water, if that, even in a day and a half. But I can drink water. In fact, I've been drinking water where I can drink 80 ounces or better. I don't feel like I have the flu. I get up in the morning. I get up out of bed by myself. Get up. Get dressed. I feel good. And you know, like, I don't know. I was pretty skeptical before I came here. And even when I got here, it was like, yeah, you know, I didn't have really a lot of expectations because, like I said, I have a medical science background. I think that I'm pretty open to different types of medical treatments, but you know what? I really wasn't sold on it. But every day, something worked for me better than what it did when I came. And it was really what we put together.
Yeah.
You know, a
Okay.
variety of, you know, the acupuncture, the spine adjustments. My back was so weak. I probably, out of the month, was in bed because I put my back out at least a week.
So we did the 6 steps of wellness, which is what we do for all of our patients who want to get well. We just apply the 6 steps. So we detoxify them, we put them on good nutrition, we do acupuncture in this
Yes.
case, we take care of spinal issues and emotional issues and allergy issues and autoimmune issues. In fact, your brother's
Yes.
story was part of what convinced you, because you were skeptical. What happened with Steve, just briefly?
My brother, for 50 years, he's 53, but for 50 years, even as a baby, he had severe asthma. And he was so allergic to dogs. I mean, if he sat on a carpet where a dog had been or there was dog hair, he was itching like he was crazy. He had hives all over. He would go into an asthma attack. And 3 years ago, he talked to you, or two, 3 years ago, he talked to you, and you know, recommended what he should do. He did it. He did the NSRT, the backs.
Yes, the allergy work.
And I'm saying to you, my brother has a dog. The dog is an Alaskan Malamute. He wrestles with this dog on the floor. He is petting that dog all the time. He has no hives. He has no signs of asthma. It's unbelievable. Like, and I did not see him, so I haven't seen him in person for a couple years, that I was shocked when he's rolling around with this dog. It was unbelievable. And Robert, you know, I haven't talked to Robert, I've talked to Robert, but I haven't seen him in person. But even him saying, I'm 90% better than what I was before he visited you. I was 7 months out of chemo and still had all these adverse side effects.
And this all happened in 3.5 weeks, didn't it?
Yes,
4 weeks that
exactly.
you've come to where
Yep,
you are?
like
Okay.
3.5.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, just the different, like, cervical spine manipulation that you did. I would get up and not be dizzy, and I wasn't, my balance was there. My feet, I could get up off the exam table and sit there on my own.
And we did some cranial work
yeah.
too.
A month before this, there's no way I would have gotten off that table. I went to a Chinese healer every week. I barely could get on the table, and I needed help to get off the table.
Wow.
You know, it helped relieve some of the symptoms, the nausea and stuff, but it worked for what I needed it to work, but this is just amazing to me. We were talking about it today, my sister-in-law and I. I mean, I could put my pants on with no help. I could tie my shoes. I can go up and down the stairs without being short of breath. By the time I would get to the top of the stairs, I could barely breathe.
We were talking just yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, that, you know, if you want to, when you get back home, but you're going to leave in 2 days, feel like you can go back to work if you want.
Yep, exactly.
So isn't that great?
And I could not do
Yeah,
that
that's
before
awesome.
I came here.
Yeah. So it all comes down to kind of a simple concept, and that is that we believe that the force that created our bodies is the same force that heals our body. And all we do is remove the interferences so that God's energy can heal the body, and in just a matter of weeks, this is the kind of healing that's taken place. So I don't heal anything. I couldn't heal an ingrown toenail. But our God who created us, He knows how to heal. And this is just evidence of what happens when you remove the interferences and let the creative forces go to work and heal the body up. So Joy, thank you so much. I'm glad you gave us some of your time to share with us, and hopefully we're going to share this video with many others and get others to heal up such as you have. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for your care.
Thank you.
Okay.